Well, that's weird. I thought I was on the screen and suddenly I'm not. Welcome aboard, Georgianne. You're in the box. So I'll explain that as we go along. Um, I am in Cedar Springs. I have 3 entries in the box so far. I'm using post-it notes that I just picked up from work. Myers, big store. I'm working at Myers almost every day. And I work today. I asked them if I could start early so I could get here to do this live stream. And, I knew it was going to be experimental. Um, I've got 3 bars. I thought I would have more because the other day I drove by and said, oh, good, there's 4 bars. Well, today there's 3. Now, Lance's turquoise paint for his chip, that's in the box because it's a little breezy right now. And this seat I'm sitting on, is not comfortable. Nancy, Drew, you're in. I bought some sticky notes, and I bought the actual real sticky note brand, and sure enough, because it says extra sticky, that's what I wanted. And they are extra sticky, so that's good. Linda Barker's here. Welcome aboard. So, I'm not asking for H words tonight. I'm just, as you come in, I'm writing you down and putting you in the pot. Little 3x3 thing. I'm just folding you over and putting you in the pot. The box. Yeah, well, I don't mind. She sends them to any of my accounts. I'm good with that. So you can send them through my email. Looking forward to it. I think I was teasing what's her name? Yeah, I was teasing Tina this morning. I says, it's a good thing my pacemaker's got a defib built into it. That's why I'm still here. And I told her, I says, that part about 5 minutes in your video, well, maybe it was more like 4 minutes, when you were getting up at 7 a.m., it might just go viral. Yes, I'm jealous. Oh, well. What can you do? Ground beef. Do I do a quick casserole, saute the onions and pepper, and mix the ground beef with taco seasoning and red beans? You're making me hungry. I haven't eaten. I managed to I worked on the truck at home. New plugs, new wires, no difference. I found a vacuum leak, fixed that. No difference. I drilled 3 small holes in the catalytic converter and starting to run just a little bit better. So tomorrow, as far as I know, I don't have any work scheduled. It's not showing up. They haven't asked me. There's nothing on the upcomings. So tomorrow might be my actual day off because Friday I got to take Holly to a doctor's appointment. But tomorrow, Thursday, hopefully it's not going to rain, although they're saying it might. I'm going to crawl under this thing and I'm going to chop that catalytic converter right out of there. I'm going to straight pipe it. I know, not legal. Who said I'm legal? I'm a pirate, remember? We'll see what happens. Get that back pressure off, and maybe the engine will start running on all 8. I did the coder again this morning. This is after, I put on a new map sensor, put on a new coil pack. There's so many new things under the hood, it's ridiculous. But the coder's reading even more things than it did before, but it's definitely saying that, all 8 cylinders have a problem. They're misfiring. Well, the wires are all correct. The distributor's new, the rotor's new, the pickup coil is new. The wires are correctly run in the proper firing order. That's been quadruple checked. So don't ask me why. I am at the VFW hall in Cedar Springs. Lynn Neoki, welcome aboard. Let me get your name in. We're not doing any words tonight. We're just putting you in because this is an unusual broadcast for me. As said, I'm at the VFW in Cedar Springs, Michigan. And there's a car show going on. But I think because it's basically a holiday week, there was 5 cars when I pulled in. Then there was 3 more that came for a minute. And then 2 or 3 people talked to one another. And now there's 3 cars. No, 4. I'll walk you around there in a minute. That's okay, Nancy. I'm not sure. Oh, you mean for Tina's video? Yeah, you should probably look. Yeah, I think it's probably more. Well, she did tell me yesterday that one person in particular is probably going to go insanely jealous. And she wasn't referring to me. I'm okay. I'm lonely, but I'm okay. Positive connector off the battery, 5 minutes. No, not yet. But that's been off so many times, Carl. Because I do what Haynes always says. If you're going to change the windshield wipers, disconnect the negative battery cable. That's what you do first. And the positive's been off as well. I tried that because that was the issue with the other Dodge. Didn't make a difference on the other Dodge either. But it has made a difference on a couple cars that I've worked on. Reset the computer and all that. And all the other sensors and things. And basically, what I've done is take the positive cable, both cables off, and turn the headlight switch on, let everything drain. Leave it off for 30 minutes, then put it back together and see what happens. Nancy's going, I don't know what you're about. But if you want to hum a song, I'll hum with you. Let's see. I was bad for a couple days when I found out, I was pretty depressed, but I'm okay. And now, I try to wake up with a positive attitude. I know you like to sing. Once there was a silly old ant, thought he'd move a rubber tree plant. Anyone knows an ant can't move a rubber tree plant, but he had high hopes. He had high hopes. He had high apple pie in the sky hopes. So anytime you're feeling low, just remember that ant. Oops, there goes another rubber tree plant. Kerpop. All right, KT Spirit 1. KT Spirit 1, you are in. You said, but I didn't make up an H word. You don't have to tonight. Anybody that comes in the door here or comes on board, I'm putting them in the pot on a slip because I left in a hurry to go to work today. so I could get done with work in time so I could do this live stream at 6. And guess who left the poker chips at home? That would be me. And because I've been so sideways the last few days, thank you, Nancy. High hopes, yeah. Just have to have high hopes. And that's an H word, come to think of it. Hope, HOPW. Totally unwarranted in 2023. HOPW. HOPW. Help our prisoners of war. Wait. I don't know what that means, Carl. Carl's chilling? Amita girl. Is that like Beta? Oh, Mita. Meet a girl named High Hope. She had a bone on the side of a horse's leg. Carl. Hope, okay. Well, the W and the E are right next to each other on the keyboard. I fumble finger all the time. And on the phone, it's even worse because the buttons are so tiny. I'll hit 7 of them at the same time. Anyway, I am trying to make jokes. I asked, Tina's got to do recovery in September, not in August. I thought it was going to be August that I would need a campsite in Ann Arbor, but it looks like it's going to be September. And I don't know for sure. I told her, let me at least be the backup. Because if she needs a comfortable place to recover, she certainly can't recover in her van. Now, she might in Tony's. So his van is, much bigger. You can stand up in it and that kind of thing. Now, I don't know if he has a John in there or not. See, I was planning on taking the bus, and, it's got everything. So, I asked her, I said, I still have to purchase a mattress. So the idea is, how would you like it? 8 inches and firm? Whoops. She liked it. Try typing with a parrot on your arm. I had a cockatoo that would just, he helped me all the time on the keyboard. Time for a Masonic joke. Misogynic. I never can say that right. How do you know if a woman is listening to you? Wait. Tell me more. That's cute. Oh, I did get the tickets for tonight, but we don't have a Black Pearls. We do have a mystery key, a $5 mystery key, and we have emeralds. Yeah, I think we did one once before, the green emeralds, kind of for St. Patrick's Day. So I got one of those at Myers once on a drunken night, a woman said to me, give me... Okay, yeah, I've heard that one before. All right, so I got KT Spirit in the pot. What I'm doing tonight, because we're not at home, I left the poker chips at home. I'm at the VFW Hall in Cedar Springs. There's supposed to be a car show, but I think because everybody's still on 4th of July vacation, the car show's not exactly jumping up and down. I don't see my friend's car. He has a Nova, an award-winning, trophy-winning Nova. I'd like to see that. I've seen it in pictures and stuff on Facebook. But I haven't seen him in 51 years. I haven't seen him since 1972. So, Bodhi is on your laptop. So, He's the guy that organizes this show at the VFW, and they have it just in the summer months, every Wednesday night from 5 till 7. Well, 45 more minutes to go, but I'll walk you around here and show you what we do have. Now, if we lose signal or lose battery tonight, I'm going to try to keep an eye on it so that it doesn't happen like it did Saturday night. Okay, we still got 100% on the MiFi. I'm going to put it in my pocket because that's what we're connected to right now. And you don't have a dog smell. Oh, small. I don't have a dog at all. I used to. I miss Riley. That's one reason I just not ready to replace him. I don't know if I will be anytime soon. I know Tina's kind of going through that too. Buddy's still with us, but who knows, you know. Anyway, this is the VFW Hall in Cedar Springs. Not sure. I mean, this car is obviously in kind of sort of original condition, I would say. Chevrolet. I'm going to guess maybe it's a 38. See if we can tell. So do we look through the windshield by the driver's side for the VIN number? Don't see one. Must be stolen. All the keys are in it. We could go for a ride. Transmission shift levers on the floor. And maybe that's a parking brake? I don't know. Not sure. Two-door coupe. This is, I think, what they call 5-window or 3-window. I don't know. Maybe the year is on the license plate. Ah, I was wrong. I'm sorry. It's a 37. No, I thought you'd kind of like it, Georgianne. You like classic cars. I do too. It'd be fun to do the restoration. It has just a brake light. They didn't have turn signals, or maybe turn signals were optional. Look at the size of that trunk. And it's black. It could be a mafia car. Place to put the bodies. Yeah. Seems to me like I've seen these with 4 doors. That some of them had suicide doors, kind of like gangster style. Now here's a T-Bird. I don't know what year, but they're already classics. I shouldn't maybe put somebody's license plate on the internet, but sorry. Did they leave the keys in here for me? I can't tell. Doesn't look like it. Doggone it. Thought maybe we could go for a ride in a convertible. You know, I think the style, obviously, you know, who doesn't want a 55 or a 56 or a 57 T-Bird? Like on American Graffiti. But I think they did a good job with the styling of these new ones. Don't know. And here is a Trans Am 6.6. Now, it's not in mint shape, but I still like it. I'd drive it. What about you, Georgianne? You want to go cruise? You want to go cruise the circuit? See if we can pick up some... Well, wait, if you and I are cruising the circuit, we don't need to pick up anybody. We'll go up on Choctaw Ridge. I don't know. We'll go somewhere. How about one of those places that looks over the city of Los Angeles? Yuck. I don't like Los Angeles. That's a pretty sharp car, though. And It is a stick. Now, that was it. Last but not least, at least for tonight. Now, if this works out good, we'll be here next week. I'll tell the bosses at Shift Smart I want to work till no later than 5 o'clock and buzz on over here. Yeah, it kind of does look like rain. It almost feels like rain. Now, I can see Georgianne in this, for sure. But it needs work. Wouldn't it be cool to put a flatbed on here? It's Georgianne, my lord, in a flatbed Ford, slowing down to take a look at me. Strawberry Hill. All right, let's go there. I'm game. Can we get the bus up there? It's got a big old tachometer on the dash. Keys are in it. Got bucket seats. And that's a kind of a wild looking shifter. It looks like an automatic. Wonder what you use the clutch for. Keep the chickens. Isn't that where you keep the chickens, in a clutch? Bummer. A bummer sticker on your backside. Need work. Yeah, it does. This is facing east now. I'm a little nervous carrying this laptop in one hand. That's west. Usually our storms, if they're going to come, they're going to come from the southwest, typically. Now, if it's coming from the east, and I hear thunder, that's not motorcycles. That's the real thing. That's thunder. It's not fireworks either. But it looks like it's kind of trending off to the northeast that we might just miss it. If not, I'll jump in the truck. So I've been almost to the point of scoping around to get another Dodge truck to replace this Dodge truck. I've got so many new parts that if I end up having to scrap La Fortuna, I'm going to be stripping her down for a couple days. The truck. It needs work. Yeah, there you go. 3-speed on the column. No, I didn't see any of them that were 3 speeds on the column. Although that Ford pickup truck probably was originally. Yeah, Sue, it is a little dark, but we can hop in the front seat and broadcast from there if we need to. Okay, so, we're still at 100% on the battery strength on the MiFi, and I just see a tiny bit of white on the laptop, so we're doing good. Now, we don't have any more new people in here that I can see. Let's see, what time is it? 6:24. I didn't even bring the book to read from, so you guys can, let's play hockey. No, tennis. Nate was having so doggone much fun with his tennis racket up north that I went and bought one. $9.99 plus tax. Black & Decker, just like his. It's the same thing. Now, we haven't had many bugs. There's none right now. I put batteries in it. I did that just before we went live. But now when I get home tonight, which will be probably 8:39, depends on whether Holly calls me and needs something. At least if she does, she is about 4 blocks from here. Yeah, she's doing okay, Nancy. She's got a long ways to go to get that apartment straightened out and ready. And I know she wants me to do this, she wants me to do that, and she wants me to do this, and she wants me to bring her beer. And I'm trying to work and make money because I got lots of things to spend money on, including paying my taxes. Yeah, because I'm not ready to sell the cottage yet. Oh, do you, Carl? Yeah. Oh, bye, KT. If we draw your ticket, we'll draw somebody else's. Sorry. We will be doing sentences tonight, yeah. But yeah, she's I think she's getting used to it, and I think she's sleeping better. You know, for the past 9.5 years, she's sleeping on that little love seat. Of course, she's short. She's 5 foot. But the love seat was probably about 4.5 foot, if that. She's sleeping on that thing for the last 9.5 years. No, she never slept with me. I mean, what? Not even at a hotel. Oh, wait. Battle Creek. We rented a hotel, and it was my sister and me and Holly. And me and Holly shared the bed. Well, that's all we shared was the bed. Nothing else. Never has been. Always wanted to, but wasn't in her agenda. You know her pretty well, Carl. That's right. We'll see. But I will say that her bedroom's nice and neat, orderly. She's got her TV set up in there. As for the rest of the apartment, you can barely walk through it. I will say that she's starting to get the kitchen organized. That's important. And the dining room, we actually had supper on the corner of her great big huge antique table. I don't know, a couple nights ago. She made casserole. Actually, she made casserole a couple of months ago and froze it. And so that's what we had. And it was good. And I will do my best to help her. But I got to help myself. I got to get this truck running. I'd like to get the other truck running. I'd like to get the camper taken off of this truck so I can start scrapping again. Scrap keeps coming. Dryer showed up, or washing machine showed up. There's a dryer I'm supposed to go pick up. A microwave showed up. 2 tires and rims showed up. I mean, stuff just keeps showing up. No, I haven't done anything on Synchronicity yet, Linda. And of course, she needs new tires. I'm definitely got to get the 2 front ones. Maybe I won't get the duals for M23, but after M23, I better have all 6 tires, reasonably good condition. They don't have to be new. I'm okay with takeoffs. In fact, right, that picture of the interior of the bus, that's from years ago when I was helping that guy, Trent, sell the buses. So, he's replaced them, obviously. But they can only go so long on their tires on those tour buses. A transporter truck can go longer with DOT standards, but a bus, they can change their tires at, I think, 50%. So if there's 50% wear on the tires, they have to be replaced. So it's a possibility I can get the 50% tires that they take off, that I can purchase them, who knows, a couple $100 each. So for about $400, I should be able to put front tires at least on Synchronicity. Jill, welcome aboard. So good to see you. I'm putting your name in. There's no need to say an H word tonight. Right? Right. And no, I'm not using your poker chip. I left the poker chips at home. And here comes John. John, you want me to put your name in the box?
Why?
Because we're doing the poker thing, or not poker, but the name draw for the $5 cash lead. We're going to put John in the box. He's here with a yellow canary. Yeah, about 2 more of these vehicles have left. What are we down to? We're at 4 counting you.
This car show sucks.
Well, I'm thinking there's not very many people here because it's 4th of July holiday.
Man, it was pretty dark when I was coming in.
Yeah, it was thundering.
Yeah. The closer I got, the darker it got this way.
We're putting John in the box.
I need to take you to that Mr. Quick car store on Tuesday. I think you'd be impressed.
Muskegon?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd love to. We'll see if I can get away with not working on a Tuesday. Yeah, I took some pictures of it. I walked around and looked at every one of these. He says this car show sucks. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, that was the door on that truck. Hey, there. He's going to drive away, isn't it? Hey, it's a public place. We can film you. I can't see him anyways. I don't have my glasses on. Yeah, that sounds pretty sweet. That sounds pretty good. I noticed that he's got an automatic in it. Well, now we're down to 3 cars. I think you're gonna. Oh, there was another vet here earlier, a red one. But yours is still the nicest one of them all. Uh-oh. I don't know if you can hear me. For some reason, it jumped to email. I must have bumped a button. Onto the bar, won't go to a doctor in 2023. No longer trust them in any way. I wish you the best insurance can give you. I don't know who we're talking. Yeah, Sue, that's my neighbor John's. Well, actually, he's not my neighbor anymore. They sold the house Monday morning. The house sold. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Jill. So you are watching us. Is your toilet seat padded? I hope they give you the Versette. And when they do, I'll come down there and see, if you'd sign some papers for me. And you will. You do whatever I want you to if they put you on the Versette. Oh, there's nothing to a colonoscopy other than they're shoving up a 3/4 inch by 4 foot long tube up your ass. No big deal. Oh, I get it, Carl. You're comparing your second marriage to a colonoscopy. You're terrible. John's talking to another guy with a Corvette. It's all right, Jill. I'm just teasing you. The reason I'm leaning in so far is that the light's not good to be able to see the screen, because if it was, I don't know. I don't know what I can say for it. It's just not the same sitting out in daylight trying to see the screen. Yeah, doesn't taste all that great. Well, Lynn, who knows? Yeah, I've heard that before too, Carl. Yeah, it seems to be going to the northeast of us. Definitely thunder booming. And this guy here has just said that. Yeah, I heard it. So did everybody. Yeah, that's what I just heard. I heard him say that. That's cheating, Georgianne. Now you got sugar in your system. Oh, wait, you're not doing your colonoscopy right now. The patron saint. Oh, yeah. I sort of remember that one, too. Oh, he'll kick in. You might be surprised. It probably will kick in about 3 hours. At least that's how it went for me. But by God, when it kicks in, you better be close to the bathroom. And make sure you got some magazines. Make sure your phone is charged. You got your charger with you. And yeah, just don't worry about the toilet paper. No sense. You think, oh well, I'm gonna be done and go back to the living room to the couch. No, stay there. One thing about that prep that they give you for a colonoscopy, it's kind of like time traveling. At least your colon will go into the future, and you will eliminate food that you haven't even eaten yet. Wow, 6 times. Henry VIII was married 6 times. That's probably true too. Yeah, magnesium citrate. That's what I had on my first one, which was 30. I had a colonoscopy long before I was 50, probably back when I was more in my late 20s. I was having real problems with my stomach, and I know what it was causing. Looking back, I'm sure it was psychosomatic, as my doctor actually said. They couldn't find anything wrong, but they did. I was having just terrible time with stomach and eating. So they did the gastroenterology down my throat. They did the colonoscopy up my ass. They did a bunch of other tests, and they couldn't find anything. Well, I was going through my first divorce at that time. And none of that stuff cost me extra because I worked. They could use me like a guinea pig. I worked for Ferguson Drosty Ferguson Hospital. And of course, the specialty at that hospital was colonoscopy, colon rectal surgery, or any problems with colon rectal. That's what they did. They specialized in it. So it was all kind of professional courtesy. And a gal named Nancy held my hand when he did the proctoscope. I had a towel in my mouth and I about took her arm off, hanging on. And the doctor says, you know, if you like this exam, I'll tell everybody in the hospital that you do it. Oh, God, it was terrible. Shoving a stick up my ass. Well, that's okay, Lynn. There's a lot of ladies, you know, some on purpose. None of my business. And there's no judgment here as well. Yeah, it is wonderful, Joe. Not. I don't like anything back there like that. So you know what side of the fence I'm on. Maybe I can use this tennis racket to scratch my back. Okay, so it's 6:45. We'll keep chatting for a little while. You can make up your own H words. Oh, I got a bonus joke. I'm missing something. I don't know what this king is about. Oh, time for water. I've been drinking coffee, but it's time for water. And it's certainly not as cold as it was 4 hours ago. And Queen, she kept having daughters. And he killed her for it. Oh my gosh. Oh boy, George, I think you just opened the floodgates. Here it comes. Yeah. Well, you know, we do need to fill in for space tonight. We usually go to 8 o'clock. We might not go that long tonight, either due to weather or boredom or lack of batteries. But so far, we're doing okay. See what the MiFi says. Well, the MiFi doesn't say anything. All of a sudden, it's dropped to 80%. Now, why is that? It was at 100%. What, 10 minutes ago? Now it's at 80%? It's kind of weird. And it's really hot. I mean, it's warm. I got to put it down. It's actually that warm. You know, the battery's gotten pretty warm before, as you can tell. It's expanded out of the back. I can't put the back of the MiFi on. But it still works. Sent home unhappy. I don't know. I'm still optimistic. That girl's out there somewhere. It's gotta be. Of course, she's probably married to somebody else, but again, what can I do? I'm in God's hands. Okay, we got two cars. That 37 Chevrolet just left. Nice and quiet. It's a 37.
My dad had a 1939 Plymouth just like that.
Oh yeah.
About 30 years.
3-window coupe. Yeah. Those are gangster mobiles. Yeah, all that's left is John, and maybe he's going to leave too. Yeah, he's leaving. Just recently he got all LED lights put on that thing. I'll tell you what, they are sharp. And he's got up front, he's got the sequential turn signals too. It's pretty neat. The neighbors, I don't know what the parts cost, but the neighbors did it all for $50. The new people in Shanna's house. So yeah, these people are coming out to get on the motorbike. Well, you might be, Joe. That's right, Lynn. That's the way it is. Of course, I used to say that before, and maybe they were right. You know, I've pretty much gone through my life with the belief that I'm right exactly where I'm supposed to be. You know, there were reasons why the first marriage didn't survive past 11 years. There were definitely reasons why the second marriage didn't last beyond 26. And now that's been 13 years. And only once has there been any kind of intimacy with a gal that I really liked. And she obviously really liked me. And that's been 10 years. And she passed away. About 8 years. Well, 9 years. Yeah, about 9 years. And so I don't know. And then, you know, more recently, in the last 3 years, I thought maybe I'd found the right one. Yeah. Don't know. Yes, we do know about Carrie. Yes, she is your weak spot. That's for sure, Carl. And the kid? Man. Yeah, probably, Joe. I heard a good friend say this one time. The best thing you can do is get laid. Yeah, and you wouldn't believe who that was that said that. All right. Anyway, I don't see that happening. Probably not tonight. My house is a wreck. I can't take anybody there. Anyhow, it's just, yeah, a dry spell for how many years, Jill? Why do we call it what it is? A drought. Next comes the locust. Yeah, I don't see any in the clouds yet. But oh my goodness. So we still have 10 on board. I know KT Spirit had to leave. I don't know how many people we have in the pot. Jill, I know I put you in. Carl's in, Sue is in, Linda's in. I'm not reading them, I'm just going by memory. We don't have as much breeze right now, but I don't trust it, so I'm going to put the spray paint back in there just to hold the box down. What else is going on? So tomorrow I'm going to try to work on this truck if the weather's correct. Don's been helping me in the yard and trying to work on the truck as well. Both this one and the Serendipity 2.0, I sort of entertained the idea of driving his old van back and forth to work, but it's not legal and it's got electrical problems. It seems like the taillight won't stay lit like it's supposed to, and looked for ground straps, and yeah, something's wrong somewhere. When do you like pirates? That's funny. Um, so then Thursday, I'm hoping to find a job. But so far, they have not listed any jobs for Thursday, not for the gas station, nor for Pepsi. And okay, they're asking me how was my shift today, so I'm going to answer that in a minute. I pretty much always give it 5 stars. I had to give it 4 a couple days ago. Now they want to know, was there anything they should know? I'm going to tell them that I'm getting better. I can't seem to spell. Figure. Ing. That's not right. Figure ing. There. Gatorade. Gatorade has been my nemesis. And also, someone is in the back room. Yeah, yesterday and the day before, it was really difficult to find product in the back room because it was just a wreck and everything was buried, and you'd have to move 50 things thinking that you were going to get what you needed, and you get down to the bottom after you move 50 things and find out, nope, that's not it. Today I brought a flashlight with me so I could see a little easier in the nooks and corners. Okay, update on Holly. Jill, Nancy asked me earlier, so you can ask Nancy. No, she's getting organized. She's got her bedroom, looking pretty good. She's got her TV in there. She makes her bed every morning, and she says she's sleeping a lot better. Well, I would think sleeping on a 4.5-foot love seat for the last 9.5 years, I don't see how she could handle it, but she did. And now she's got her own bed, big queen, nice, comfortable bed. I could tell at least, it's got a lot of firmness to it. So she's doing a lot better. Now, what is beeping? So that helps us all a lot. Okay, so that's done. Done. 3.5 hours. I used to worry that they'd only pay you for 3 hours that you're scheduled for, but no, they do pay you. If you work more, they pay you. If you work less, they pay you the full 3 hours. I've had it happen, so that's good. Yeah, Jill, she's actually feeling better, I think. She wants me over there more and more to help put stuff away and organize. And every day she needs some beer, and I got to get that for her. And I'm trying to get her to a point where, okay, buy a case or two of beer at the beginning of the month when you get paid. That way you won't have to bother me as much. Oh well. The the thing with her organization that I'm worried about is that she needs to get it organized because Humana Insurance. Okay, this thing is so hot. It's down to 25%, and it's got only one bar. I'm going to plug it in to the cigarette lighter, and we'll see what happens. Be right back. Well, it must be almost 7 because that Thunderbird is leaving. And that's the last car. But see, now they only have this show from 5 until 7 every Wednesday anyway. I don't know. Dang it. I was trying to show you that Thunderbird leaving. And when I moved the laptop, it went to voice or to Gmail. What the heck? All right. Our signal is down to half, and the MiFi is only, 8 foot away, if that. Nancy, welcome aboard. Nancy Hawkins is aboard, so I'm going to put her name in. Nancy, we're doing it a little different tonight. I don't have the chips with me. So when I got off work, I got some Post-it notes, a new ink pen, borrowed Nate's idea, bought one of these, but it's breezy right now, so there's no bugs. And we've looked at a few cars here. You can do the replay if you want to see a few older classic cars, but they're all gone now. And there was only, I think, 7 total, and that's counting my neighbor John, because I told him I was here. He came over in his Corvette. Okay, so let's see, it's 7 o'clock. We're going to do this drawing here in just a minute. Didn't need to have a H word tonight, but we will be doing sentences, and I should have grabbed the scratch off. And do I have any quarters? Stand by. Well, there's tigers. Ouch. That's what I get for not wearing my glasses. I come around the corner and about wiped out on the little ladder that I use to get into the camper. And, well, it's handy for other stuff too. And I'm sitting on it right now. It's not very comfortable for sitting. Okay, Jill. Glad you came aboard. I hope you have a great evening. Lost my train of thought. Anyways, I got the quarter, I got the tickets. Oh, the Tigers are on. That's our Detroit Tigers. I don't know who they're playing, but the game is on. Other things I got to do this week, I got to do the hours for nursing, turn it in to get paid. And I have to pay, I'm going to have to pay double, because I did not pay my court fine, because of the citation I got. I've been paying that $100 a month. And I'm down to $400, so I'm going to pay $200 tomorrow and then $200 next month, I guess, and get it done. Be done with it. I don't have to worry about it anymore. Every month I have trouble trying to find the court number to punch it into the computer and pay it that way. Maybe I'll wait till Friday. I always got a doctor's appointment. If we go a little early, I can just swing into the courthouse and pay it in person. Save $5 doing it that way, or $10 in this case. All right. It is just after 7. Ouch, and something bit me. We got 5 bars now, but that Mi-Fi thing is just steaming hot sitting on the dashboard. It's not in the sun, so it's just hot from being used, I guess. All right. I'm pretty sure we got everybody in. KT Spirit and Jill are not here. This is a box from my new plug wires that I got this morning. So it's useful for something. Okay, I'm not going to look. As said, if I draw KT Spirits or Jill's, I'll draw again. Let's see who we got. Unfold it, and it's Lynn Yoki. Yeah. All right, now I'm just going to put these underneath the box on the tailgate, and hopefully the wind doesn't come up. And as you know, once we get 5 letters into the cash word, I'll give you 2 words. Now I'm going to definitely need Linda's help tonight. Oh, wait, I can keep track of the words. I do have what I need, but I still need your help getting them up on the screen. All right. Our first letter on the mystery key is an I. It's a good vowel. Squirrel has an I. And it's a mystery key word. Of course, that's a pretty big mystery key word to spell. But okay, there's an I in girl. There's an I in nil. Spotlight. Mittens. Gratuity, and that's also a big word, but it's a mystery keyword. Zilwaukee. Yes, that is the name of a town in Michigan. Zil. Not mill. Zilwaukee. Goldfish has an eye. Mio. Mio is another town in Michigan. M-I-O. Mio. All right, our second letter is a V. So far I'm not seeing any V's. Oh, there's one. Move and shovel. And oval. My ass hurts. This is not a comfortable thing to sit on. William Brody, welcome aboard. Yeah, there's a couple motorcycles that just left the VFW post here in Cedar Springs, where I'm broadcasting from tonight. I'm using slips of paper because I left the house in such a hurry I forgot the poker chips. But we'll get by. Okay, third letter, Lynn the Okie is who we're scratching for. She won the random drawing. There's an E. We're working on the letter E. E and guess. An error, like a mistake, an error. Oxygen, good to have. There's an E in squirrel. That's one of the mystery keywords. Ebb as an E. Modem. Fez. Crossword is O-R-E. Is that the old abbreviation for Oregon? Or I think they're talking mineral or like copper, iron. Mittens has an E and manage. Any more E's? Yes. Move and shovel and moose and Zilwaukee. All right. Fourth letter before I give you two words and the fifth, we have an A. So we have an E, A, and I. That's three vowels already. That's a good sign, actually. So we're looking for A's. There's A in bash. There is an A in able and onway. Bargain, and again, onway has two A's. And bargain has two A's. Nab. Boa. Gratuity. Again, that's a mystery keyword. A Skoda. And that's a crossword with Zilwaukee as an A. Foam. I've been thinking about a blow-up mattress for Tina with a foam topper. You know, one of those memory foams. I don't know. It's just thoughts for her recovery. But, you know, maybe Tony's going to take care of everything too. So I'm just told her, I said, hey, I'm on standby. There's mark, there's quota, there's oval. All right. The fifth letter is a Q. I think I saw a Q. No, I didn't. I just thought I saw a Q because the mystery key letter in the word squirrel would be a Q, but we've already scratched off the mystery key. So now we're looking to see if there's any other Q's. Yep, quota. All right, so that's 5 letters in. We're going to use that word quota for one of your words to make a sentence. Q-U-O-T-A. And then the other one's going to be manage. So there's your two words to make a sentence out of: quota and manage. Linda, if you could type those out, and we'll put them on the screen. The Nova Chevy. Oh, was that one of our words? It could be. I know there's a Novi. That's a town in Michigan. I don't know. Anyways, two words that you're making a sentence out of is quota, Quota, and manage. And there they are. And Lynn the Okie is back in already. And Carl's back in. There, let me see. There's KT Spirit 1. I'll put that over here because they're not here right now. They might come back. And this one is John's, and he's not here. He was. George Adams. She'll be making a sentence soon. You can manage to reach your sales quote. I bet you could. Linda Barker's. And Jill's. Jill's not here, so we'll put her over under the phone. Lucky Dog. Under the computer. Lynn the Okie is back in the pot. And now we got to find Nancy Drews. And there it is. And that's it for now. Oh, Carl. Carl, you're in the pot too. Yes. Okay. I think that's it right now. Oh, we got to make a thing for William. William, I don't have the chips, so I'm writing them down on sticky notes. Sticky notes. William. Okay. Gosh, half of you are in already. All right. In the box, and that'll be for, it's not the black pearls tonight, it'll be this emerald one. I couldn't find the black pearls at the Myers store, so got that. Letter number 6 is a U. And that's a good vowel to have as well. There's a U in guess. There's a U in squirrel, which is the mystery keyword, one of them. There is a U in utmost. There's a U in junk. And gratuity is a crossword. And gratuity is a mystery keyword. Quota has a U. Zilwaukee has a U. And I think that's it for the U's. Number 7 is a D. Looking for D's. Modem has a D. Oscoda. It's a town in Michigan. Goldfish. Any more D's? I don't see any. Any more sentences? Sue's got on a phone call. Thank you, Lynn. Speaking of Captain, Carl, did you take your whatever you had to do, application or some stupid test so you could be a captain on one of the tour boats that you do down there in the Everglades? W is next. There is a W in on way. We're down to 50% on the battery. And, you know, our signal isn't all that great, but I haven't seen any lagging. So we're still looking for W's. Zilwaukee. And that's it. Letter number 9 is a K. I know I saw a K in Zilwaukee for one. No K's in puzzle 1. Any more K's? Yes. Junk has a K. Zilwaukee has a K, and Mark is a crossword with that. And that should be it for K's. Letter number 10 is a T. I always like the letter T. There's a couple T's in Spotlight. Utmost has a couple T's. Let's see here. Mittens has 2 T's. Gratuity has 2 T's. We're down to the G and the R for the word gratuity, and that's a bonus word. T's. Any more T's? Yes. Quota. All right. Now, your third word is moose. M-O-O-S-E. You know, the thing with the big antlers. Even though we're at the VFW hall, we can still talk about the moose, right? Wayside. Yeah. Still working through the testing stuff. It's going to be a OUPV Inland Captain's License. Wow. 6 paying passengers. Let's see. We had Mr. Magoo and Lovey, Bob Denver, whatever the guy's name was that played the skipper, that's 4. Ginger's 5. And Marianne 6. And Professor 7. But if you take away, at least you take away the skipper, but you should take away Gilly because he was the first mate. So 5 passengers on the SS Minnow. Yes. Quota managed moose. We got to put that up on the screen. Thank you, Linda. Whoops. I'm having water and coffee today, William. Georgianne, I like that. No, didn't I already? I think you're already in. I'll double check. We've got Nancy, Our Treasured Home. We got Sue, Lucky Dog. And we got Linda. There's only one more here, so I think you're already in, Georgianne. No, you are right here, Georgianne. Making sure. Yep. All right. Georgianne, you're in. So now, once you're in, you're in. You don't have to make any more sentences unless you want to. Yes, a 3-hour tour. Five passengers set sail that day for a 3-hour tour. You know, originally it was going to be a 6. They changed it to 3. I seen one recently where they said at 41 knots in 3 hours, they would have been 123 nautical miles from port. But of course, there was that storm, so who knows if it blew them further or whatever. Must sacrifice quality and productivity. This is not easy to manage if your company wants to make a profit. Yeah, very good. Okay, my arm is sticking to the sticky notes. All right, letter number 11. Let's see who's beeping in here. Oh, Ulukai, the Hawaiians that make nice slippers and sandals. And they are expensive. And yes, Holly had to have them. And now I get advertising all the time. That was her Christmas gift. Fancy sandals from Ulukai. 153 miles from port. Okay. Zero moose quota. Okay, good one, Linda. Zero. Linda can't keep mooses around. Mooses. The only two people that are not in now is Sue and Nancy Hawkins. But Linda's in. That was a good one. I liked it. Simple, but good. Current weather, yes. All right. Z is our next letter, and I know there's a Z in Zilwaukee, and it also is a crossword with fez, you know, like a hat that the Shriners wear. They wear a fez. I think some religious sect, I don't know if it's Islamic or, I don't know, there's a religious, I know it's Arabic, that they wear fezzes as part of their, you know, like some where people wear turbans, other people wear just a towel, basically, although I guess that you'd call it a turban. What the sheet? Okay. Private vessel on water. Okay. It's not commercial. Okay, I see. Bullwinkle, yeah. All right, looking for X. There's an X in oxygen. You know, there's a song by Jefferson Starship. Seems maybe I want to go to Amsterdam. Well, the words to the song says, wouldn't you want somebody to love? Wouldn't you need somebody to love? Yeah, Dutch girl, wooden shoes. Should work out, right? I don't know. I had Dutch. It wasn't all that much. That was bad. It comes down to it. The worst I ever had was fantastic. Not intercoastal, nor the Great Lakes. It's all just alphabet soup. Okay. Yeah, you need to come up with a sentence, Nancy. Our treasured home. And Williams got another sentence. Jefferson Airplane, somebody to love. 1968. That's probably true. I was going to play it on my Bluetooth, but I forgot. Plus, I'd probably get copyright strike. Next letter is a P. No, I don't have to pee right now. Monopoly. And that's it. Letter number 14 is a J. I know there's a J in junk. Oh, excuse me while I scratch my junk. No. That's right, I'm not making sentences. I'm being silly. What do you mean? The truck is junk. I can scratch it. Got one already. I am missing something. Yeah, it's getting warm, but it helps to quench thirst a little bit. Water from home. From the cottage. Best water around. Letter number 15, when you're about to get the fourth word, is a B. There's a B in bash. Able. Bargain. Nab and ebb. We've spelled a word, which is ebb, in puzzle 1. You need 3 words in a puzzle to get at least $5. We have 1 word so far. Puzzle 2, boa. That's a B. Adding more B's. I don't see any. So let's go with utmost as your fourth word. Utmost. That is UTMOST. We have 2 people who are not in the pot yet. I think one of them is Sue. That's right. The other one is Nancy Hawkins. It's not in the pot yet. So you guys better get busy. You can make a sentence out of any 2, any 3, or all 4 of those words. Linda, if you could add utmost, there you did already. Thank you. Up on the screen are the 4 words. Any 2, any 3, or all 4. Oh, she did. I missed her sentence, Nancy. Okay, so the only one that's not in yet, and she's on a stupid phone call, is Sue. But we still got 5 more letters to go. Letter number 16 is an O. That's a good one. There's an O in onus and oxygen. There's an O in gloom. There's actually 2 O's. And I'm trying not to be gloomy. A couple O's in monopoly. Actually, there's 3. There's an O in spotlight. There's an O in utmost. There's an O in boa. We've spelled that word now. That's in puzzle 2. Modem has an O. Ascoda has 2 O's. And we spelled the word quota now. So we have 2 words in puzzle 2, boa and quota. You see there's an O in foam, there's an O in move, there's an O in shovel. There's an O in moose, 2 O's actually, and Mayo. Okay. Next letter is a Y. Okay, thank you, Nancy. I got you in the pot. Okay, these are blowing away. Better put them somewhere. They're supposed to be under the phone, but of course I went to answer the phone or something. Put them under the computer. We are down to a little under half battery. Membership at the Moose Lodge met their quota for the year. Okay, everyone is in the pot now. So we quit. It is a good sentence, Sue. All right. Suge. I like that. Y is our next letter. Oxygen has a Y. And it's a cross letter with monopoly. On away has a Y. Manage. Wait. No. Why was I scratching an N? I don't know why. I'm looking for Y's. That's it for Y's. I think I was looking at the word nab in puzzle 1. And I was thinking, oh, we need an N. We got 3 letters left. G is our next one. Guess has a G. Girl and oxygen. Bargain and spotlight. Gratuity. We only need the R to spell that word, and that's a mystery keyword. Manage. Great big old beetle running underneath the truck. Okay. Somebody just beeped. Probably somebody put out a video. I'll look at it just in case. Yeah, that's probably what it is. Gmail. I'm hoping to hear from this one company that wants me to do advertising. I said I would, and now they haven't gotten back to me. I did get some information from Nancy Adams on what you should charge for people who approach you to do advertising for you. It's kind of good information. I would love to get money like that. My gosh, I'd shout them out to the moon. Send me a free product. Kyle's here. Welcome aboard, Kyle. We're getting down. We're doing a scratch off for Lynn the Okie. No, you didn't just step back a few days. She won the drawing tonight for the mystery key. Now, to get into this next drawing for the Emerald Green Wild Time, you just have to make a sentence using any two, any three, or all four of the words that Linda put on the screen underneath the VFW hall behind me. And then we'll throw your name in. Yeah, I've been boo-hooing about Tina, but I'll get over it. There's an I that we missed in the word bargain. S is our next letter. We spelled 3 words now. And puzzle number 1. We've got guess and ebb. Wait, I thought we had 3. No, we only have 2. I'm sorry. Okay, there's an S in spotlight. There's an S in onus. There's an S in squirrel. There's a P that we missed in spotlight. I just scratched that. I don't see. Oh yeah, S in utmost. Oh, Georgianne. I still care, but I still care about everyone I've ever been with. But even the ones I haven't been with, I care about because I wanted to be. I tried. There's an A that we missed in manage. I'm still looking for S's. It'll be all right. Skoda, goldfish, and shovel have S's. Moose has an S. I'm waiting to see if Kyle or Roy and Becky make a sentence out of the 4 words or any 2 words or any 3 on the screen to be in for the next drawing here in a few minutes. Good to have you, Roy. Welcome aboard. We got 14 on board. Okay, our last letter for Lynn the Okie. You need an R. You really do need an R. And you're getting a C. Okay, let's see what a C will give us. There's an S that we missed in sail, but it doesn't help us. Or does it? No, there were no L's. Looking for C's. I don't see any C's. We're going to do a double check here in a few minutes. Any more C's? That was it. All right. We are going to go do a double check. Were there any H's? Looking for H, and I'm not seeing any H's in the letters that they gave us. I don't see any L's. I don't see any N's. No R's. M. Nope. No N's, no M's. No L's, no R's, no L's, no M's, no L's, no E. Oh, there's an E. Enable that we missed. No M's, no L's, no R's, no M's. N and H. No H's. Boy, it's not looking good. Puzzle 1 We only had 2 words, and we did not get the bonus word. Modem needed a couple M's, but there is none. R, no. How about F? Is there an F? No, no F's. There's an O that we missed in goldfish, but there's no L's, no F's, no H's. There's a C in Oscoda. So in puzzle 2, we have boa, Oscoda, and quota. 3 words. Should be worth $5 at least. So you do have a winner. Maybe not a big winner. But let's find out. Ringo is driving and listening tonight. Where are you driving to, Kyle? Where's Ringo driving? You're just along for the ride. That dog is smart. I wouldn't doubt that he can drive. Are you going to go somewhere and drop the boat in? It's a nice day for boating, that's for sure. Maybe not a nice day to recover bodies in the water, but hey, God is love, Carl, and he's always there. There you go. All right. Three words, and on some scratch offs, you would know right away that you won $5. But on this, it's a mystery. I don't know if you can see that. So you got boa. I just dropped my quarter. Boa and quota and Oscoda. Those are the 3 words that you spelled. And if you look off to the right-hand side of the ticket, you'll see that you have to uncover what you've won. So the top one is 3 words, and what is the mystery prize? So we're going to find that out right now. The mystery prize for 3 words in puzzle 2 is $5. My email address, Lynn, is in the about. If you go to my main page on YouTube, and then you go clear over to the right where it says about, and in there is me email. Or, you can do whatever you want here with the 5. I'll be happy to send you it. So let me scratch this winning part off. And I'll write you down here for a winner. In fact, I'll just keep this on here. Lynn the Okie. Anyways, yeah, send me your email, or send me an email with your snail mail address. I can send you $5. All right, let's put that over here where it won't get blown away. Roy and Becky are breaking camp. Heading back to the LTVA. Okay, working. Ring the bell if I'm needed. Okay. I think you'll be all right, Roy, unless you want to make a quick sentence out of the words that are on the screen. Any 2. Now, here we go talking about Chevy Novas again. There was actually the guy that runs this car show that I'm at, where it's done, it's over with. It gets over at 6, or no, 7. So there's nobody here, but the guy that organizes this has a Chevy Nova, a nice one. It's an award-winning Nova. His name is Dana Bassett. You might know him, Ringo, or Kyle. He's from Hudsonville, but he lives here in Cedar Springs. And he's got a really sharp Nova. I can't remember what year, but it's nice. His wife's name's Diana. I've never met her, and I haven't seen Dana since 1972. So it's 51 years plus a couple months. since we graduated. I silted in to pull the other, rip the cab off. Wow. 70 Chevy C10. Wow, that sounds good. That sounds fun. I had a C10. I had a 72 C10, as a matter of fact. All right. It is 20 minutes till. Does anybody know, is Nate going to be on at 8? Does he have a signal tonight? I know he's still up in the Upper Peninsula or maybe northern Wisconsin. Doesn't look like anybody else wants to get in. I'll give you one more minute. Roy and Becky and Kyle, you can still get in. Just make a sentence. Quota, manage, moose, and utmost. I know you're driving, Kyle, or just let Ringo drive for a minute. Quota, manage, moose, and utmost. Any two of those words be easy to make a sentence out of, and I'll put you in for the drawing. Notification from Nate for 8. Okay, so we're going to be rating Nate at 8. Okay, Roy's in. I managed the quota of weed I smoke with a moose with utmost respect. I like that one, Roy. I didn't know you smoked weed, but that's okay. Nothing wrong. There. So Roy and Becky are in for the drawing for the Emerald Green Wild Time, seeing as how we are out of black pearls, and they didn't have any at Meyer's store where I was working this afternoon. Let's see if Kyle manages to get in. Yeah, straight 6, you betcha. Don's always looking for a straight 6, whether it's a Chevy or a Ford. In fact, the slant 6 were excellent engines too. So that covers it all, Chevys and Fords and Dodges. Steel in your back, of course. Nate's link. We're going to put Nate's link up here in a few minutes. Let's see if Kyle wants to make a sentence, but he can't remember what the words are. The words are quota, manage, moose, and utmost. Quota, manage, moose, and utmost. Any 2 words. Any 3 or all 4. Give Kyle a minute. Kyle, we're talking about the Coast Guard Festival. I really want to go to it. Thank you, Lynn. Oh, there's Michigan Carol. And she's in. Managed to eat all the Moose Tracks ice cream again. Don't have to try my utmost to explode that quota. You know, I've got to buy some ice cream yet tonight. I forgot. Probably a good thing I forgot because I don't have ice in the cooler. Okay, Michigan Carol is in for the drawing for the Emerald thing. Big smile face. Yeah, we're using slips of paper tonight, Carol, because I left the poker chips at home. I'm at the VFW Hall in Cedar Springs. I'm not too far from Holly if she needs something. And I got a good signal. The weather's good. There was a car show here, but it's over with. And I'm going to fall off this stupid thing I'm sitting on. Okay. Now, the only person we're waiting on is Kyle. I'll give him no time at all. Actually, I can afford to give him, I can give him 5 minutes. Maybe somebody else will pop in the next 5 minutes. We're going to go to 7:50. And then we're going to draw a name, and then we're going to scratch off this thing real quick to see if anybody wins, or whoever we draw to see if they win. And the only stipulation is that you will have to be here. It's all right that you're driving, Kyle. I didn't mean here in person, in the chat. I was kind of waiting for you to come around the corner here, but my quota's managed to get the utmost ass chewings as I've never met them. Good one, Kyle. I like it. People, I tell you what, you want to have some fun? Be at a campfire with Kyle. Oh my goodness. Anyways, Kyle, Coast Guard Festival, I'm thinking buy your son's boat would be cool. But also, I think we really should plan on doing Pictured Rocks again next June, late June, whatever it takes. We sure had a fantastic time, and the weather was perfect. Don't know if that could happen again, but maybe if we go camping for 3-4 days up there, we might hit it good and take your son's boat out and add a little more fuel to the tank and go around that point of the lighthouse on our way to Grand Marais and stop at the log slide. I bet I could get to the top. And if not, slide back down to the boat. Sure looks like that beach area, more or less, has a shallow sandbar. You know, we definitely anchor the boat just off the edge of that if it's not 10 foot deep, like everywhere else we tried to go in Lake Superior, thinking that it's just there. Lynn, no. Cody, Cody, is Kyle's son. He was the one with the boat up at Pictured Rocks. And Kobe, Kobe, is the other guy we were with. Hey, Nate, you can get in and this drawing if you look on the screen. There's a sentence you can make out of those 4 words, or any 3 or any 2, and I'll put you in for the drawing. Real easy to do. Okay, Ringo says good to go either with weekend of Coast Guard. Pick one. Okay, Nate, we have a job to do. Look up Michigan Coast Guard Festival or Coast Guard Festival Grand Haven, Michigan. I think it's the first couple weeks of September. Or no, first couple weeks of August. You should be established at Merrill, Michigan. You're scrambling to get your live set up. Okay. All right. We won't make you make a sentence. Michigan Carol saying hi to you, Nate. Nady boy. Instead of matey, it's Nady. Nady the matey. How cool is that? Yeah, I was just telling Kyle that I think we should do it again next year. I want to climb that hill. And I do want to do the Coast Guard Festival. I think I will be able to do that easily. You know, maybe, I don't know. I'll figure something out. For me, it's not very far to drive. For you, it would be about 100 miles. 120, let's say. I'm like 80 from the campgrounds, and I'm like 40 from Grand Haven. So, yeah, 120 miles. Fantastic, William. See, we've already got takers. And that campground that we were at, yeah, it's primitive. No electric. There is water you can get. Trailer traveling, welcome. Popping in to say hi. You have, no, you just missed the deadline. Yeah, another pictured rock trip. I would say next year again. Let's do it. And William Brody wants to join us. He's going to be at M23 as well. Nate's in. You're the man, Roy. You be the man. All right. Now trailer traveling, he can get in. Let's just put trailer traveling in too. Why not? Gord is in. Welcome aboard, by the way. We're going to wrap this up and we'll raid Nate as soon as we do this scratch off, which is not the black pearls tonight. It is the emerald ones like we did back St. Patrick's Day. The wild time. Uh-oh. I guess I didn't close the box very good. It's the blocks from my plug wires I bought this morning. Pictured rocks definitely on the bucket list. Hey, come join us next year. We had a blast. See the videos that Nate put out and that I put out? Well, Kobe put out a couple too. That's living the dream. Living in the dream. All right, I have drawn a ticket. And it's William. Brody. Let's see if you win enough to buy your own boat. All right, emerald time. Here we go. Raid Nate. We are going to raid Nate in about 5 or 6 minutes. Okay, there is a 5. Oh, wait, the winning numbers are on the side. 16, you had a 5, William. Ugh. And there's a 17, and you got a 22. There's a 25, you got a 7. There's a 21, and you got a 10. There's a 24, and you have 30. So there was 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 5 winning numbers. That's 16, 17, 25, 21, 24. So far, you've got 5 numbers. None of them match any of those 5 numbers. 11 doesn't match. 4 does not match. 15, not a match. 27. I like number 27, but it's not matching. 13, not a match. 9, another good number, but not a match. 29, nope. Okay, none of your numbers match the winning numbers. Now, get 2 identical symbols in the same row, win the prize for that row. You have a card, so you need another card. And you got a candle. Next line, same deal. There's a hat, and you need another hat to win something. And you got a noisemaker. Whoopee. Yeah, there you go. Good one, Kyle. And then maybe William, too. All right, here we go. There's a chance to win 25 bucks. You just have to scratch off 25 and it's 75, so it doesn't win anything. I am sorry, William. This one was a dud. Shit happens. And then we die. All right. So, 5 minutes too. We've been on here long enough. Let's go raid Nate at 8. And I'm going to put his thing up. I'm going to stick around here just long enough to stop in and say hi. Oh, Midwest Picker, I did not see you come in. Welcome aboard. We're going to go raid Nate. I'm looking for the link. I think Linda or Sue put it up. Congratulations to Linda Oki. And I'll be looking for your email here soon. And where is that link? Okay, here we go. Thank you, Linda. There's the link. We're Nate at 8. Thank you, Nancy. Thank you, everyone, for being aboard. Maybe we'll see you over at Land Cloud Adventures. And maybe see you around somewhere else yet tonight, tomorrow, Saturday. Don't know where I'll be live streaming from at noon, but the 6 p.m. show will be from Holly's, I think. Although she did say the day she wasn't sure. So we'll see. We will broadcast from somewhere where there's a good signal. Now, there's a shelter at the Sportsplex in Sparta. There's a good signal there. So if it's rainy weather, I can get underneath the shelter. I don't mind. I don't think it's going to snow. Yes. Nate at 8, and don't be late. Thank you, Kyle. All right, we're going to end the broadcast. Thank you for being aboard. Fair winds and smiles. And as always, may God bless.